Peace, family. Peace. Peace. Man, listen, I'm just like God's divine Prince of Love. Don't worry, today, welcome to your universal parliament. I want to do it right now. Welcome to your parliament. Hey! Welcome to your parliament. Hey! Because you are more deserving of respect to have the truth be given to you than just some ramblings on. I'm called the divine Prince of all today's mathematics is wisdom understanding. Alright? I intend to wisdom my understanding, man, about this whole scenario that we're going through now. Now, in 2025, we talk about saving the children. Save them from what? Somebody answer that. Save them from what? Huh? Can we be specific? Let me speak. I think we need to address some of the issues that are causing our children to be in harm's way. The lack of proper education. Many of them now are confused about their gender because there's an agenda afoot by the same devils that we say we have the power to take out of here. Now, media in the hand of the devil is a very powerful tool. If you keep your ass inside the television, with the newspapers, and everything that's being broadcast, even some of these shows, you will be confused as hell about what's going on now. Now, everybody is such an uproar about Project 2025. You want to blame this, you want to blame that, but how many have read that? Very few. It's 995 pages long, put forth by the Heritage Foundation, which has been striving to make this day come about since 1981 when Ronald Reagan was president. But what does that have to do with Donald Trump's Agenda 47, where he wants to make America great again? Some say he wants to make it white again. Once again, religion is showing its head. Because the people that are promoting all these changes that he wants to put into effect to so-called slim down the federal government, to save America from the incursion of immigrants, from all these transgenders that are coming by, not allowing our girls to be successful in their sport, to allow, all kinds of diseases to manifest themselves, because there's still a pharmaceutical agenda. And COVID-19 did not teach us that, then what are we talking about? We're supposed to be the wise of the wise and see the devil coming before he even gets there. We knew this day was coming. It's been a long time since I heard someone manifest about the fall of America. This is what is happening now cannot withstand. So I ask, save the children from what? It's relatively simple to keep the 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds at home, but we got a whole bunch of 15 to 25-year-olds that are out in the streets running wild. Running wild. The jailhouses are packed with young people. And it's no joke because the trap has been laid there. The school-to-prison pipeline is no joke. It's no joke. You have young black men and girls that are so frustrated with not envisioning a future, a prosperity for themselves, that they're out on the streets to get theirs any way they can. Now, I know full well what it means, man, to be a part of the game. In the 70s, I was a liaison, community liaison to one of the strongest gangs in South Jamaica, quite a few of them. And some of them came under the tutelage of myself with his Bonsincere, Justice Hakim. There were many guards in the desert that taught these gang members. And they went out there and addressed them. And a lot of them became guards. A lot of them. This is no joke. We had a remedy to get the youth involved in positive things. And many of them have found success. A whole lot of them moved out of New York City. They found success other places. Georgia, South Carolina. I don't know about Mississippi because Mississippi always been rough. But they're everywhere. We are everywhere. We talk about saving the children through what? Through education. Proper education always corrects error. It's not, man, I'm not teaching you patty cake. Or my whole focus on you is that you become involved in sports because that's your only way out, or entertainment. We talk businessmen, them being doctors and lawyers, architects to construct a new reality for themselves. Because I want to tell you, America is on the way out. On the way out. There are 2 Americas at place here. 2 of them. 1% rule the whole world. When we talk about the international bankers are ruling this world, that is no joke. The Bank of International Settlement, the Rothschild family owns all the banks. There's not one government on this planet that is not under their thumbs. And who's their back? Who's their back? United Nations. So we stand as a nation, man, that they're doing their best, man, to separate, to make us unaware, to make us disunited. Somebody mentioned before about COINTELPRO. I lived COINTELPRO before I came to this nation. That was one of the reasons I came, because I needed to have a place to go once they had disrupted everything. It has been my honor, man, to be your parliamentarian, man, for a quarter century. You know? But I'm going to tell you something. My life has not been easy. You know, we talk about trials and tribulations, going through hell to come out right. I can testify to that and stand as an example, man, of someone, man. It took 30 years for me to get 27 years clean.
Teach, God, teach.
Stabbed, shot, left for dead, kicked out, crazy as hell, walking the streets, homeless, riding the train, homeless. But had knowledge and had to struggle to get back. But when I got back, I stayed back, and I've been elevating ever since. You know, the richness is not to be someone that's seeking the limelight, but to be the light.
That's right.
To be the light.
That's right.
It's not in many places you can go in this thing. The divine prince's name is not spoken, but I keep it humble because I know, man, I have truth to bear. For me, the pen is mightier than the sword, but there's nothing, man, that competes with the spoken word.
That's right.
Someone that's able to get up here, man, and teach from this here, teach here, because this is where it all began. When I made my first parliament, man, I sat in the back. I knew one day I'd be up front because I had a lot to give. And all of you have something to give. All you have value.
That's right.
Everyone, but we cannot allow, man, anybody to come here and, man, distort it.
That's right.
Now, there was a time, man, there was no YouTube and all these other social media platforms. There was no, man, I ain't going to Parliament. I can watch it on a large mathematics FaceTime. We want to bring them back. So I come back. I can remember that, and I think it's right, that we broke our neck to come to Parliament, man, right, by the bustle to hear certain people speak.
That's right.
To hear certain people speak. And Parliament was not like it was back then.
No, sir.
Not. You know, because if you was not right, they got you out here real quick. So what I'm saying, man, today on Wisdom understand the time we are in and what we are facing. And the only way to understand that is you got to study these devils, man, and keep on multiplying. Teach our children that they have alternatives. You know, because when you are educated, you have alternatives, man, to crime. You have alternatives to drug addiction. That is necessary, man, for the fathers to be involved in their children's life, the men and the girls. Nothing beats the father's love because the mother can only do so much. She can only do so much. One day, that 8-year-old is going to be 13, 15, and he's going to have to venture out in these streets. But these streets right now, man, they're scared to death. They'd rather stay home and get fat and play video games all day. You know? But when I was coming up, man, the whole emphasis was to empower us, man, to, man, take the seats of power. To take the seats of power from these devils, because this is our land. This is our land. I say it all the time. You know, we were the first ones here before they even arrived here. And I want to tell you something, man. The way it's going now, do not be confused. Ain't nothing stopping us, man. You know, this knowledge is too powerful, and there's nothing man that is righteous cannot do, that we cannot achieve. That's all I really want to say. If anybody else want to build it, go ahead and build.
Can I say something now?
Yeah. Peace, God.
You must do your own research, as I did.
If Mecca did this.